Sometimes life takes away the things we hold closest to our heart. Sometimes it breaks what we thought was permanent. But that breaking is not always the end of our story. Sometimes it is life gently or painfully moving us towards something better. Stay with me till the end because this story may feel like your own. There was a young man named Arun. He lived in a small town where life moved slowly. He worked in a small company, earned a simple income, and followed the same routine every single day. Every morning, he walked the same road. He sat at the same desk. He drank the same cup of tea. He finished the same tasks. His life was not exciting, but it felt safe. It was not a life full of big dreams or loud success, but it gave him peace. And for Arun, peace felt enough. He often told himself, "This job is my home. Nothing will change. I am safe here." People around him were changing. Some left the town. Some moved to big cities. Some learned new skills and chased bigger goals. But Arun stayed exactly where he was. He told himself, "I don't want too much. I just want a quiet life." Oh, on weekends, he spent time with his parents. He read small books. He sat on the rooftop and watched the sunset paint the sky. Life felt calm. Life felt slow. Life felt stable. Or at least, that is what Arun believed. Then one morning, something felt different. When Arun reached his office, the air felt heavy. People were standing together whispering. Some looked worried. Some looked tired. The usual noise was missing. His manager called him into her room. Her eyes were gentle, but her face carried weight. She spoke softly. "Arun, I'm sorry. The company is closing some departments. Your position will be removed. Today is your last day." Those words shook him deeply. It felt like the ground disappeared under his feet. "What?" he asked quietly. "I've worked here for 6 years. I know," she said. "But we don't have a choice." That was it. His safe place, his routine, his little world, gone in one moment. Arun walked out of the office slowly. His desk was already empty. His hands felt cold. His heart was trembling. He wanted to cry, but no tears came. Instead, he whispered to himself, "Why me? What did I do wrong?" But there was no answer. Days passed. Then weeks passed. Arun tried to stay strong, but inside he felt broken. He sent job applications. He waited. He hoped. But email after email said the same thing. "Sorry, not selected." Some days he stayed in bed staring at the ceiling. Some nights he could not sleep. His confidence slowly disappeared. His hope grew weaker with every rejection. He watched his friends move forward. He saw others succeed and he felt stuck, left behind. When relatives visited, they asked, "Any job news?" Arun smiled weakly, but inside he felt smaller each time. He kept asking himself, "Why did life take away my home? Why did everything fall apart when I did nothing wrong?" His parents tried to comfort him. "Don't give up," they said. "Something better will come." But Arun could not believe it. How could something better come when everything felt so heavy? He began to fear the future. He began to fear himself. He even began to fear dreaming again. Some nights, he walked to his old office building and looked at it from a distance. The lights were on. People were working inside, but he was no longer part of that world. The pain was deep. One evening, after a long and exhausting day, Arun walked through empty fields near his home. The sky was orange. The wind was gentle. Everything was quiet. He sat under a tree and closed his eyes. And somewhere deep inside, a small voice whispered, "Keep going. Don't stop. Just one more step." It was not loud. It was not clear. But it was enough. The next morning, Arun tried again. He sent more applications. He started learning new skills online. He pushed himself even when fear followed him. He failed again. But he tried again. He failed again. But he continued. Something inside him refused to give up. Like a small bird still flying against strong wind. Slowly, very slowly, a new strength began to grow inside him. A strength he never knew he had. One afternoon, an email arrived. It was from a small design company in a nearby city. They said they wanted to interview him. It was not a big company. It was not famous. But something felt different. Arun went there with low expectations. The moment he entered, he noticed sunlight filling the room. Young people were working with smiles. Plants stood near the windows. The place felt alive, warm, peaceful. Nothing like his old office. The manager spoke kindly. She listened. She respected his ideas. She asked questions that made him feel important again. For the first time in months, Arun felt seen. The next day, they offered him the job. The salary was a little better. The environment was much better. The people were supportive. Arun accepted. Slowly, his life began to change. He moved to the city. He rented a small room. He bought a second-hand bicycle. He started learning new things every week. He woke up earlier. He smiled more. His team encouraged him. His manager trusted him. He was no longer afraid. Some evenings, he stood near the office window, watching the city lights glow. His heart felt calm. He realized he was becoming a new person, more confident, more curious, more alive. One day his manager said, "Arun, you are growing fast. We're happy to have you." Those words touched his heart deeply. Suddenly, a thought came like a soft light. If I had not lost my old job, I would never have found this place. He understood then. He was not broken. He was moved. Moved from a place that was too small into a place where he could grow. His world did not end, it opened. That night, Arun walked under the stars and whispered, "Maybe life didn't break me. Maybe life freed me. Sometimes life shakes us not to destroy us, but to push us forward. Sometimes loss is not loss at all. It is the beginning of something stronger and more beautiful than we ever imagined." My friend, if your world is shaking right now, remember this: the end of one chapter is not the end of your story. Keep going, keep walking, keep building. Your next home, your next opportunity, your next chapter may be the most beautiful one of your life. Begin today, even with the smallest step.